doing there, guys? Tons of fun WWE here, and I just want to say thank you for all those who responded to my last video. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you subscribing. Please keep it up. Tell your friends. Tell the neighbor. Phone the neighbors. And we will get rolling here. This video is on my Bound for Glory predictions. I'm not going to review our food product today. We're going to get all about the wrestling today, folks. Bound for Glory is this Sunday live on pay-per-view, or if you're like me, you're going to be ordering it on the internet because you don't get the opportunity to order pay-per-view. It is only $9.99 if you order it online, folks. $9.99. I think that's half the cost of what it is to order it on the TV. Couple of news and notes here before we get into my predictions. HollywoodLife.com is reporting that WWE has opened negotiations with pop star Justin Bieber. Who the hell is that? To sing America the Beautiful at WrestleMania 27. Well, again, who the hell is Justin Bieber? The October 7th edition of Impact did a 1.32. Yay! They cracked the 1. Alright. Up 10% from last week's show. The broadcast drew 1,732,000 viewers. Reaction, which was the show that followed it, that was live, did a 0.71 with 899,000 viewers, which is also a solid number. MMAfighting.com has had an interview with Paul Heyman. He will, his production company will be handling the advertising for the EA MMA game. Kind of late to be jumping on board with that, isn't it, Paul? On the possibility of him working TNA, and I quote, he says, "It came real close with TNA. To me, it was more of a deal with Spike TV than a stock and ownership deal involving TNA." He said he had a 5-year plan. I was going to spend 18 months building the roster, the next 18 months exploiting that built roster. That's 3 years in. Go public in 3 years, stay for 2 more running it, and get out at 50 years old. He says, that was my plan. I had an exit plan. I had a 5-year plan. I clued everyone in onto it. I told TNA that was my plan, and I was told Spike TV what my plan. He says, I told Spike TV what my plan was and how we could capitalize on it and how we could make this thing move, and acknowledgement that the wrestling business is a diminishing market and it's not perceived as cool. And there's how you, if not change course, he goes, and there's how you, if not change course, at least present it differently, so that at least you have a change in today's marketplace to at least compete. When that didn't happen, that was it. I didn't have any interest in doing it. I was close. I would have done it for that particular deal, and that's it. Time has passed now. So now he says he's basically looking on. So you were going to drown the company in 5 years? Go public? You were going to go public in 5 years with that company. No wonder Dixie Carter didn't want you on there. No wonder she didn't say yes to the deal. They want to keep it a privately traded company. There's no way that company would be ready to go public in 3 years if he took over today. No way. We have a question from us. We actually have an email. Brian Little on the Facebook wants to know why Tons of Fun WWE is so pimpin'. Just ask the ladies. Anyway, no, I'm not pimping. There's nothing about this fat face that says the word pimping. Anyway, TNA's got Bound for Glory coming up this weekend. We're going to find out who they are. Team 3D is going to make a major announcement. And also we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches on this card. Whew. Wow. Anyway, WWE has a hard enough time pulling off 6. Will TNA be able to pull off 8? We're going to start at the bottom, folks. Your tag team match. Eric Young and Orlando Jordan are going to take on Inc. Inc. in a rematch from the last couple of weeks. Honestly, I see Orlando Jordan and EY going over in this contest. This is basically your filler match, folks. Another thing that's filler on the show is the Knockouts title, Angelina Love versus Velvet Sky versus Madison Rayne versus Tara, and a 4-corner match to decide the Knockouts title championship. Mickie James is your ref. My pick for that match is Tara, and the reason being is because Angelina Love and Velvet Sky are not going to feud, hardly. You're going to see them go at it a little bit, I think, but those two will still be a team after the match. Madison Rayne, oh well. But Tara's going to win, folks, I believe, and then Tara's going to go off the feud with Mickie James. Excuse me. As for where the rewind, say exactly what I said. Anyway, as for the beautiful people, anybody who's dyslexic understood everything I just said. Anyway, oh man, the beautiful people after this are going to go on. I think Madison Rayne will rejoin the beautiful people, and then you'll see like Tara turn babyface again, and you'll have like Tara and Mickie James going up against the beautiful people. Blah blah blah. I don't really care. I don't care anymore. X Division title: Doug Williams versus the champion Jay Lethal. As my phone rings again. Let's see who it is. Sorry about that, guys. I really don't have a prediction for this match because honestly, who cares about that X Division title anymore? But if I have to predict somebody, it's Jay Lethal. Tag team title match: your Motor City Machine Guns versus Generation Me, aka Hardy's Light, as one web show called it. You got to have Motor City Machine Guns win on this because it was obviously. I think that we were supposed to see Desmond Wolfe and what's that other guy's name? I don't really remember. You know, but somehow, some way they're having problems. So I honestly see Motor City Machine Guns going on. But the thing is, what do you do with Motor City Machine Guns after this? Do you have them take on 2 members of Fortune? Do you have them take on, you know, maybe 2 members of EV2? Which we'll get to EV2 here in a moment. Let's see, so my pick for that, Motor City Machine Guns. Then you have the handicap match as Hulk Hogan is out for the count with surgery. Sting and Kevin Nash and the Pope will take on Jeff Jarrett and Samoa Joe. Interesting thing to note about this match before I give my prediction, Kevin Nash posted the following via Twitter. 4 days left and I'm done. Hope that you have enjoyed me and are left happy. I always did my best with a beaten body. Thanks and goodbye. And then underneath it, quote, no WWE. Could this just be a red herring thrown out there on the Twitter account by Kevin Nash, as we all know that the so-called clique loves to screw with people and get inside their heads? My pick for this match, the Pope loses. There you go. The Pope loses. The Pope is put in there in that match to take the fall. Then you have Lethal Lockdown. It's Ric Flair's Fortune versus EV2. Bye-bye EV2 after this bout because you're never going to see half of them again. I think the only people, I mean, you'll see Stevie Richards and you'll see Raven, but I think Sabu is done with the company after this. That whole faction is done. I don't like it, and I haven't liked it. It's just, it's a rehash. So, bye-bye EV2. Monsters Ball, Rob Van Dam versus the Monster Abyss. I feel like the Monster Abyss has to win this match because RVD really, you know, quote unquote healthy after being, you know, doused in strawberry syrup and saying that he's been poked and had how many stitches and surgeries or whatever. Abyss has to go over here, folks. And who is they? My prediction for who they is either Dixie Carter, or if they have to pick somebody in from outside the company, Father James Mitchell returns. There you go. It's kind of a letdown, though, if it's Mitchell, as much as they've been hyping it. But I'm a huge James Mitchell fan, so I would like to see it. Your Team 3D announcement. I think the Team 3D announcement is that they're either retiring or they're splitting up. One of the two. Your TNA Heavyweight Championship match. Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle versus Mr. Anderson versus Jeff Hardy. Angle has mentioned in an interview that yes, he must retire if he loses, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's leaving the company. It just means that he can't wrestle again. Could Kurt Angle be the they that Abyss has been talking about? My prediction for this match, Mr. Anderson gets the strap. Plain and simple. Mr. Anderson does some underhanded deal, gets the strap. Fans boo him, but he gets on the mic and on Impact the next week and goes, "Hey, why are you booing me? I told you I'm an asshole. I am an asshole. I have not changed a bit. I don't even know why you cheered me in the first place." So, there's my predictions for Bound for Glory. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, my next video will probably be tomorrow, and it's probably going to be a little bit more on Bound for Glory, a little bit probably of more on what I think will happen at the show, and then we're going to have Bound for Glory wrap up. We're going to have a review show, so stay with me here on my YouTube channel, guys. Write to me, tons of fun, 420-666 @yahoo.com, or just leave a comment below, and subscribe, hit that button right up there, and yeah, so there it is, folks. Bound for Glory predictions are in the books. We'll see you tomorrow night.